Game 1, dgrazian versus LemyLoud in group, I think this was Group B, but don't quote me on that. In the bottom, we have dgrazian, a.k.a. Grazian Daniel. Maybe Grazian last name, Daniel first name. And up here, we've got LemyLoud in the green, a.k.a. Lars. So, yeah, let's get started. One of you two want to let me know how you feel about these decks?
So,
Well, they are different.
oh, they are quite different. Very different. Oh my goodness.
Yep, we got Squirrel
I
and
think-
MG together, right? Go ahead, Studios.
I think I prefer LemyLoud's deck because it just has like obviously Grazian has the boar and the cam obviously, which is going to be quite strong. Like the squirrel and the cam are going to be quite strong. But as the game goes on, especially if LemyLoud like abuses the turrets, he could probably just get like something set up with like a bunch of owls or even a bunch of falcons and just maul everything as it goes through. What do you think, Tatanka?
I'm not sure. This could go many different ways. There's
I
not
agree.
really any very obvious interactions.
That's true.
Well, what we've got so far is Grazian getting up to 8 farms, which is always a nice thing, as long as you're not about to die. And he's getting a couple of warrants. LemyLoud sticking with just 6 farms for now and getting a couple warrants, so hopefully we'll see these last 7 and 8 farms added. Looks like he's going for
He
a
might
bit
miss
more
the last
aggression.
one.
Yeah.
It's a classic. It's a classic to miss the top farm.
Yeah, it's hard to see because
Oh,
the
yeah.
mill graphic, right?
Yeah.
We should make a mill graphic that cuts the top off, just so you can
I
see
have
better.
actually, but I don't use it.
The
Also,
competitive.
for the record,
Yeah.
this is Group A, so the winner of this gets to fight Chicken Finger, and the loser of this gets to fight Cowdog.
Excellent. Okay. Very nice. Let me see if I can have those graphics ready to pull them up when we get a break here.
Oh my god, LemyLoud
Oh my gosh!
bursting in with the ferrets.
The ferrets!
Oh my god, this is
I-
amazing.
The fact that he hasn't had his 8 farm yet is so funny to me. Cause yeah, he definitely doesn't see it.
He
Oh
must
my
not see it,
gosh.
yeah. Yeah, so usually, like, step 1 is get all 8 farms as long as you safely can. So that means Grazian has actually a pretty big advantage here. And ferrets aren't the best at straight-up fights. They're not, like, terrible like they used to be. Like, they have a little better health and a little better DPS, but still, I would bet on the Squirrel Toad with the extra farm behind it.
Oh,
right
this
here.
is gonna be rough for Lemmy.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no, this is brutal.
Oh, his
If the
commander's
Toad
gone
connects-
too.
Farms.
Oh, the toad doesn't connect, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't
There's
matter.
so many
There's
more.
squirrels.
So many more squirrels.
Yeah.
Oof.
So pretty solid macro there from Grazian, just getting the 8 farms, getting up into lots of squirrels and a couple of toads, and that'll do it. LemyLoud's lost a couple of farms here. He did finally pick that last
4.
one.
4 farms, my goodness.
Yeah.
Ouch, that's brutal. That is brutal.
And ferrets are spicy units. They can do a lot of fun stuff, and they can also punish and keep a lead going if you're already ahead. Adding ferrets can be a really spicy way of keeping
Yeah.
your opponent down, but Lemmy is behind at this
The
point.
the problem with ferrets is that they're not very independent.
Right.
They require a lot of support, a lot of collective effort.
Yeah, and there it goes. Looks like this is going to be game.
Just focusing the mill at this point, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what happens. And
All right.
take game 1.
Yes, sir. This is a best of 3, so one more and Grazian moves on. But LemyLoud is not.
Oh
out
yeah,
yet.
these series are fucking cutthroat.
Oh yeah, best
Oh,
of 3
yeah.
is brutal, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. With such a fast game like this.
Yeah, already on the match point here.
Yeah.
All right, LemyLoud getting a couple of tier 3 ready. Maybe he can play defensively with Squirrel Turret or something, get something going here.
Yeah.
Maybe. And
He's gonna
Grazian
have to.
over here with lots more early aggression. In fact, I like this deck from Grazian quite a lot.
I don't think Grazian's deck changed like at all.
No.
Maybe the turret.
didn't.
I think the turret.
No, he had a turret.
He had the turret,
Okay.
yeah.
These are the same
Oh.
decks almost.
Okay. But yeah,
Except
LemyLoud
snakes
going
or
for
boar.
instead of snake, he went for a boar.
I think
Okay.
it's very funny with these best of threes. It's very funny that you can be like a new player who wants to play in the championship, and then 10 minutes later you're not anymore. You're just
Yeah,
out in 10 minutes.
it's a
Oh
little bit
yeah,
unfortunate for sure. I mean, I will say that if you're in the championship and you're getting beat up right away, I would recommend sticking around in the Discord and just playing some games with the other folks, even if you're knocked out. That's totally fine.
Oh yeah,
'Cause-
this is not the end all be all of Tooth and Tail by any means.
absolutely
exactly. Grazian here looks like he's going for some safety warrens since LemyLoud went with his early 6-farm double warren again. Honestly, 6-farm double warren, there's so many ways of playing against it. I would recommend against it.
not. Plus, this map is just not great for that.
Yeah, I would say probably better off just to get your 8 farms. But we'll see what he does with it. It's not the end of the world as long as he grabs that 8th farm pretty quick here. Oh, okay. All right. 7 farms.
Lars doesn't believe in 8 farms. 7 is just right.
Evidently.
Just right.
Just right.
But it's
Don't
costing.
want to go overboard.
All right, and Grazian here. It looks like he might set up for a similar push as last time. Get a couple of toads or a cam or something, or just mass squirrel. Squirrels are just really good this patch, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with no real AoE like the skunk. You can kind of just keep making squirrels.
Exactly. Skunks being on a back foot. I mean, they exist, but they're not that great early on. Like, squirrels can still kind of just play against them. Grazian going with the boar, a 1-base boar timing, and LemyLoud getting some falcons to go with his squirrels. So
Yeah, I really like this for Grazian. If he just keeps making squirrels, he should be fine against any attack, and he should be able to get the boar up.
Yep, and here we go, more
Yep.
squirrels. LemyLoud has a tiny moment, maybe, right now, but honestly, Grazian is...
No.
Grazian's
Yeah, not
fine.
really.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Still 7 farm. Maybe the point is that if you go to 8 farms, you're a macro player. And Lemmy
Can't have
doesn't want to
that.
be a macro player.
Well-
he just sticks to 7.
Then I would recommend, instead of the 6-farm double, maybe practice and perfect a 4-farm double or 5-farm double rush. If you don't want to just macro up, or do the 7-farm, grab a tier 2 warren, and then buy the 8th farm kind of thing, just to get that tech out, kind of cheesed out early. But you don't want to stay on the sub 8 farms for very long. You want to do it to get something done, and then macro up. Or you can pull a lupus and just get a new base and just kind of partially farm up on multiple bases for some reason.
Has Lars seen the boar?
I don't think so. Let me check his vision here. Nope, hasn't gotten back to the back of the base yet. And it's about to pop
right now
Oh,
against
man.
15 squirrels.
Yeah, the boar is going to kill the squirrels, and the squirrels are going to kill the falcons. This is going to be
One
a slaughter.
farm is just a huge difference. It doesn't exactly help that he's not spending a ton of his food.
Okay, here comes the boar. It's not really tanking, which he really wants it to be right now. But it doesn't really matter. The boar roasting. It's actually gonna survive.
Or roasting and toasting.
Yep. And with some pigeons, it'll stay alive even longer and better. He's actually putting it in the water to heal up, so he's serious about this continued push.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even think the 8th farm is like the number 1 story here. I think just boar squirrel is good against squirrel falcon, but
Oh yes.
the 8th farm is an important piece for sure.
I think
Oh, he's getting it.
like he could have gotten more with that.
got the eighth farm.
Yeah,
gotten
more squirrels.
More falcons with it.
All right, the boar pushing in here, not even taking a shot yet, and we should see Grazian moving on up.
Yeah.
I think one of the things I've noticed with the beginner division is there can be relatively large skill gaps. dgrazian has played quite a few games for a while, so while he is a beginner, he's obviously got some strong plays there for sure. So
Right.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of experience. There's a lot of difference in experience for sure, because you're gonna couple in the people who are just now getting to Tooth and Tail, as well as the people who have played for a while.
right,
There can be quite a large time gap in between.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
So Grazian moves on up to face Chicken Fingers and LemyLoud playing against Cowdog. I'm curious to see how those games go. I think those should be some pretty good ones.